Good morning. Yesterday we talked about boundaries and like caregiving and being able to put yourself first, even when sometimes that might be counterintuitive or very stressful because of all of the different needs of the people around us. Today in the book, there's more tapping and more belief work to do around taking time for yourself. But there's also this concept that I wanted to talk about for today. Here's the thing to tap in. Let's tap it in if you dare. It says, using time and money for myself can be an investment. Let's do that 2 more times. Using time and money for myself can be an investment. Using time and money for myself can be an investment. Go ahead and put your hands on your heart. Let's go ahead and imagine that tube of divine light shining down on us, containing information on God's divine wisdom about when it is appropriate to spend time and money on ourselves and when perhaps it is not. I'm thinking of the times that, I don't know, there's just times, in my opinion, there are unwise times to spend a lot of time and money on ourselves, and there are wise times to spend a lot of time and money on ourselves. And we just have to be sure that we're wise about it, because sometimes we need to pay more attention to our budget than our, desires to spend money on ourselves. And sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes we have to take that leap of faith and spend more than we want to on ourselves for whatever reason. And navigating that is always going to have to come down to our relationship with our Creator, who can guide us every step of the way, who can guide us every step of the way in making the right decisions for ourselves. So these are some thought questions I wanted to have on your mind today. How are you investing in yourself? What money do you invest in yourself? What time do you invest in yourself? And I don't know, when I hear this kind of thing, a lot of times I think about like salesy people, like, I don't know. I know that I've definitely fallen into the trap of investing in myself to the tunes of like tons of money. And it was not a wise investment. I have done that before, as far as like things like coaching and like weird stuff like that it didn't pay off. But I did spend the money, and their whole shtick was invest in yourself, invest in yourself. There are ways to invest in yourself without spending $1 bajillion on a coach, right? What are some of those ways? This is like a thought question for you. I feel like for me, some of my biggest self-investments were things like practicing the piano as a kid. And now I love, when I need to unwind, I can just sit down and play whatever I want, because I invested many hundreds of hours at the piano years ago, and that investment keeps paying off. Our investments of time do not have to be expensive. Our investments of time do not have to be, they don't even have to be like super big. If you are willing to just put in 5 to 10 minutes a day on doing anything, over time, you will see how much that investment pays off. I'm sure I've told this story before, but years ago, my young women's leader, who sometimes watches my YouTube videos, I love you, Emily, she encouraged me to, I really wanted to skip a level of Spanish for high school. I just really just wanted to be done with Spanish forever, but I had to skip from Spanish 3 to the AP Spanish class. So I was like, I'm not going to quit Spanish before I've done like AP Spanish, And she said, you just have to work on it for 15 minutes a day and pray for the gift of tongues. And I did that. And I did test out of Spanish 3 into Spanish 6 AP in one summer, which I know is because of the time I just put in, a few minutes a day, and also a hefty dose of divine intervention, I think, as well. But guess what? We can all do that. We can all pray for divine intervention to help us accomplish whatever we need to accomplish in tiny increments of time. I am a huge believer in this. One of my people in my life who does not watch my YouTube videos has really big goals, and is only ever willing to work towards those goals if they have an uninterrupted stretch of numerous hours at a time. They're like, it's not even worth it to work on my goal unless I have 6 hours to do it. And I'm sitting there like, what is this? If I never have 6 hours, I am recording this video in about a 7-minute window that my baby is asleep. And I'm just running through as many videos as I possibly can until she wakes up. She will probably wake up in the next 10 minutes. And I'm hoping maybe after this video, I'll get another one in. And then in the past 20 minutes, I'll have created 3 videos and I'll feel really proud of myself today. Everything that I do in my entire life is done in about 5 to 10 minute increments in between doing other things. If you are willing to be a kind of person who is willing to do little stuff in between things, it will change your life. You don't have to work on your goal for 6 hours to make a meaningful progress. If you have 10 minutes, that is meaningful progress. You just have to do it. Do the thing that you want to do in a small amount of time. I don't mean cram a big bunch of stuff into 10 minutes. I mean, this morning I sat down, I had 10 minutes before my kids woke up, and I made a list of everything that I needed to accomplish today. And I said, okay, what can I do in the next 10 minutes? And I picked a thing and I worked on it for 10 minutes. Did I accomplish it? No, but I made 10 minutes of progress and I'm really proud of myself. And later on in the day, when they were all having a snack, I sat down at my computer and I did another 10 minutes. And in a few days, those 10 minutes is going to look like a new book. And it's not going to look like a new book today. But over time, that's how it's done. You just have to take these tiny increments for yourself. Can you invest in yourself 1 5-minute block at a time? How can you invest in yourself for 5 minutes today? I'm going to flatter myself and tell myself that one of your investments today was watching this video. Thank you. But for real, doing things like this is a big investment. It's an investment of your time. There is nothing more sacred than your time. That's all we really have on this planet. And I feel so honored that you choose to spend some of your time every day with me. It is such a huge blessing in my life, and I love it so much. It makes me so happy. How you spend your time is the most important thing, is the most important decision that you make every day, every minute of your life. How you choose to spend that minute is the most important decision that you make. In my book, Magnetic Femininity, I talk about the power of presence and how your body doesn't exist 5 minutes ago and your body doesn't exist 5 minutes from now. Your body exists right here and right now. And so in any moment, this moment is the only moment that matters. It's the only important moment. So how are you going to tune into yourself and choose how to spend this precious moment? The way that you use this moment, you can waste this moment, you can invest this moment. I will say resting is not a waste. And many of us in the modern age with a lot of toxicity, toxic exposures and genetic stuff and pharmaceutical injuries and stuff like that, we have higher needs for rest than we may always wish that we did. And it is okay. As I learned during my period of pneumonia, resting can be very productive. If your investment in yourself is to rest, I think that's a great investment. In my weight loss class, I talk about how your body will not let you lose weight unless you get enough sleep. A lot of people are doing everything that they can to lose weight, except go to bed at 8 o'clock every night. Just go to sleep. Your body wants to heal, but it can only heal when you're sleeping, right? So how are you investing in yourself? Today, I want to invite you to just make a list of those things, make a list of ways that you want to invest in yourself more. And I want you to pay specific attention to ways you can invest in yourself at a very low cost in a short amount of time. What can you do in just a couple minutes here and a couple minutes there? This was not on my to-do list when I started this video. I'm just kind of talking about whatever I think about. But I actually did start to make my Instagram page. I've been working on it. There it is, boop, Heal with Ali Duzette. But I've been experimenting with reels on there that are under 1 minute long, trying to help our healing just go that much faster. Can we just clear something in 45 seconds? Can we just try it? So if you want to check that out, go check that out on Instagram, or maybe I guess I can figure out how to do it on YouTube Shorts. But you can make a lot of progress 1 minute at a time, 45 seconds at a time. You can. We just have to do it. And sometimes that's the hardest part, making the choice. Okay, I hope I gave you plenty of stuff to think about today. I like you so much. Okay. Oh, and today is the 20th of December. Ooh, tomorrow is winter solstice, correct? And I believe the sun is moving into what? Capricorn. So very exciting times. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Have the best day.